Hello everyone! Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I am Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, and your arbiter. You asked, I deliver. Starting our new Friday game is Valkyria Chronicles 4. I'm a big fan of Valkyria Chronicles. Played the first game, beat it. Couldn't play the second one because it was on the PSP. The third one was never released, and the fourth one, well, I 100%ed the game, so have the game you're getting to play. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and this will get you to want to get it. This will convince you to get it, because I love this series. So, sit back, relax, make yourselves at home, and let us dive into the amazing world of Valkyria Chronicles and follow Squad E as they fight for their future. And y'all can't see it here, but I actually have, I actually got the collector's edition of this game back when it first came out. I have the model of the Hoffen tank sitting on my shelf over there. So, yeah. But, enough chat. Let's go. Right in time for the intro movie, actually. I'll just let this play real quick for y'all. How's the volume, by the way? Little low? I'll fix that. There we go. That should be better. Better? Get that mouse off the screen. Now, a long time ago, back when I was first streaming, I actually played this game. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to, in a way, we're going to bounce back to there, but I'm going to take us back to the beginning of the game so you guys can understand what we're doing. So, let's turn the page. Yeah, we gotta turn the page way back. Here we go. To the beginning. Welcome to the prologue. Operation Northern Cross.
The day our hometown burned. That was the day we enlisted. At last. We had something to believe in. Something worth fighting for. None of us yet knew. We couldn't foresee what this war would cost us. It was a battlefield, but it was where we grew up.
I love this art style, and I love the music in this game so much. Hey, Corvus. Here's our main one of our characters, Claude Wallace.
disguise. And, Nap time's over. Come on, Raz.
I wasn't napping, just resting my eyes. You gotta relax, man. You are way too freaking tense. Your hands are shaking. So sack up, Commander. It's about time we get ready to roll out. Let's show those imps what's coming to them.
Yeah. A shift in the wind. There.
Huh? You getting those wind whispers again? Imperials incoming! All right, boys, it's go time!
Squad E, do you read me? Squad E!
This is Commander Claude Wallace. Squad E.
The Imperial forces are on the move, heading for your position.
Ready to engage.
Do not let them break through to the front line. We're counting on you.
Roger that. Over.
Good luck, Squad E.
They won't advance until they're done shelling the area. We should have time to prepare. Kai, take a group to that southern hill and slow down their left flank. Raz, take 2 soldiers east and make some noise for me. You got that?
Gotcha. Keep up or get left behind.
At your command. Hoffman, roll out. Squad E, ready to engage. All right. Just remember your training. We can do this. Eliminate all Imperial hostiles. Let's stop their advance. Squad E, move out! All set, Raz?
Just say the word, boss. I'm locked, loaded, and in-freaking-invincible.
That's not a joke either. One of Raz's late game abilities is that he can literally tank bullets.
Okay. First we'll see how they respond to some infantry. Squad E, move out!
I got this. Found him.
And it's as simple as you think it is.
Wide open.
Dropped him.
Pretty good. Ah, they're firing at me!
Damn it, these assholes are in my way. I can't break through this.
Why not? You're invincible, right? Are you really getting tripped up over some common foot soldiers? Why don't you ever stop and think,
Oh, shut up. Just hurry and take them out, will ya?
thought you'd never ask. This won't take long. Now advancing.
And bang.
Too easy.
They like these soldiers after all.
I mean, you joke, but that's basically it, yeah.
I got this.
You're the front line's last defense.
Dead.
Here we go. About time, Claude.
Yeah, I know. Soldiers, forward! Now's our chance to take the offensive.
Backup has arrived. We have 2 scouts. Curtis. Let's see. Yeah, Curtis Blackwell. Oh, right. Okay, so I should explain. In this game, soldiers have potentials. These can be both good or bad. It depends on the soldier. Curtis here, for example, has social anxiety, which means if he's around other people that he's not friends with, his defense goes down. However, if he's near Laurent, he gets a massive boost to his attack power. He likes being around nature, so he'll get a boost to his defense in nature areas. And he's also really good at healing. Oh, and he's also has sighting, which means he gets improved accuracy after spotting someone.
Moving out.
Now, the scouts are going to be your eyes and ears. They're your standard infantry, armed with usually bolt action or semi-automatic rifles. Technically, they're not meant for combat. They're meant. I mean, they can, but you're better off using your shock troopers for combat. But that said, these guys are pretty good once they get good weapons. Oh, I do? I'll have to fix that. Oh, that's a tank.
Busting out the tanks, huh? This one's all yours, Claude.
Give me a minute. There we go. Okay. So, the tanks. And yes, Delta Zero is correct. The scouts do respectable damage.
It's our turn now. Fire up the engine, Miles. Yes, sir. Okay, the Hoffen's moving out. Destroy the enemy tank.
Now, if some of y'all are thinking, hey, wait, that looks like a Sherman, it is. It is. Except because, like I've said before, I played this game before, and I'm using a continuation file, so we can basically keep track, catch up to where we left off instead of starting over. This version of the Hoffen has some upgrades.
Okay, moving out.
Goofy ass Sherman knockoff.
Not anymore, it's not. Not when you start putting upgrades on it. Now it's got a big-ass 76mm gun.
Show love 100. Hello, my love. Hi, everyone. Hype love 1 Zaruk, Miles Zaruk, George Zaruk. Hug.
Hello, found. Now, there's one problem. The problem is the controls. This thing uses tank controls, and because of how modern controllers use, like, joysticks, it can feel a little wonky to drive. Alright, loaded. Fire. There we go. Yes, Delta Zero, you are correct. Let's not, backseat game too much.
Okay, moving out.
Now, here's one nice thing. Unlike the original Valkyria Chronicles, the Hoffen only takes 1 command point to move. In the original game, moving a tank, unless it was a light tank, took 2 command points. Not anymore. Put this right through the side armor. There we go. Easy.
Anyone else want to try? Squatty, don't take shit from nobody. Claude knows what I'm... Whoa, you okay?
The flowers.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance. Come on, man. You're supposed to be commander of the Ranger Corps.
Commander still has a heart, same as a foot soldier. Rank doesn't make this any less painful to see.
But crying over flowers? Even little girls have bigger balls these days.
Maybe. But what matters is that their hearts...
Alright, I get it. Power of the heart, blah, blah, blah. Look, just go turn in your report already, will ya? Can't go get sloshed if we're stuck here on standby.
Good point. I'll head to the command center.
Yeah, you do that. And tell the brass to send us tougher imps to fight next time, yeah?
How big did the tank cannon get back in the day? Biggest tank cannon on a Sherman would be on the Firefly. I don't know what the diameter was on it, but that was a big old 17-pounder gun. But that was a British design, not an American one.
Sir, First Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Good work out there. Glad you're still in one piece. We're just about to go over our next operation.
Thank you for the hydrate, stretching the posture check.
You're late. I'm sure you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
Shut up, Minerva. Nobody cares, and nobody asked you.
Oh, Minerva. You're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
And that means nothing during a war. You have command of your own unit, he has command of his own unit. Therefore, you're both equal in rank. If you were his boss, then yes, you would get seniority. But that's not how it works. So shut the fuck up.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
God.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation review.
Yes, sir. 3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. They're steamrolling us. By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control. This is officially a crisis.
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right. And the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished. If we fall, that's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them. The Empire would take total control. It'd be a fascist continent ruled with an iron fist. We can't let that happen. Europa's future depends on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan. A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
What are the orders?
We put all our force into one strike. Break through their defenses and hit them where they'll hurt most.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base. And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy base are we targeting?
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
But how could any one target mean that much to... Wait, you don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it. Our target is the Imperial capital of Schwarzgrad. Let's fight back!
Operation Northern Cross.
The year was 1935 EC. Two great powers vied to control the continent of Europa. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, a dictatorship known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies banded together to form the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, Ragnite, for their prosperity, its growing scarcity leading inevitably to war. With its overwhelming military might, the Empire captured one nation after another, while the Federation struggled to maintain unity, every battle driving them further back against the wall. 3 months have passed. With 7/10 of Europa falling to the Imperial war machine, the Federation places all its hope in a desperate counterattack. Operation Northern Cross. 6 million soldiers fought in this campaign. It claimed more lives than any other in the Second European War. Federation historians call it the Eastern Theater, but the Empire knows it as the War for the Motherland.
Forward, soldiers! This is the battle you've been training for! Operation Northern Cross begins now! We'll wipe those Imperials clear off the face of Europa! Our time has come! Forward to victory!
Countless soldiers fought and died on those fields, struggling to make their ideals a reality. Ordinary people, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, fighting in the hopes that they would see a brighter future. What follows here is a record of those brave warriors, a record of that battle against the dark. Based on the diary of one Claude Wallace, the commander of the Federation's Gallian Squad E.
Alright, so, with this in mind, we will talk about a few things real quick. I also have a map that I can pull up. Let's see, it should be... I think it's in headquarters stuff? I think. Hang on. Yes, it is in headquarters. Yep. So, here's a map of Europa. It probably looks really familiar, and that is intentional. Yes, it is based off real-life Europe. And yes, these are supposed... It depends on who you ask, but it can either be described as, you know, well, World War II, where it's like... Again, it's based off World War II, except we're fighting what's basically a combination of the Germans and the Soviets, and NATO is already formed. Here's the deal. Because Delta Zero, that's the third time you've asked. There is an America, but they're not in this war. Hell, they are barely mentioned, actually. The only person who has any connection to America is Riley. Riley's parents... Riley is from America, the American country. I forgot what it's called, but they're not in this game at all. So, they're not here. Anyway, here's the deal. Yes, it is 1935, and the Second European War has been going on, and it's not going well for the Federation, as you've seen. We're still, this plan, this horrible plan, is, yeah, to basically take all remaining reserves and push for the capital in Schwarzgrad. Yeah, if y'all don't know where Schwarzgrad is, because you can't see it, let me see if I can show y'all. It's right here. Pretty sure it's right here. Or it might be further up. It's in here, basically. So we have to go from here to here. Yes, this plan is as stupid as you think it is. But, here's the deal. While this operation's going on, this is actually not going to be the main front of the war. The main front will be in Gallia. Now, if you played Valkyria Chronicles 1, you know that Gallia becomes one of the major fronts of the war and is actually where the war ends. There's a big turning point that happens in Gallia. And so, yeah, while the events in Gallia are going on, Operation Northern Cross is also going on. So, with that in mind, we do need to talk about our characters here. About Squad E. So Squad E, 1st Company of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion, 1st Combat Brigade, 101st Division of the Edinburgh Army. Their ranks were mainly foreigners to the United Kingdom of Edinburgh, and particularly the Principality of Gallia. So, yeah, most of the members of the 1st Company are from Gallia, who basically left Gallia to join the war effort because Gallia was remaining neutral. However, by the time they get back, by the time this kicks off, Gallia will be in big trouble. So, but they can't go home. So, because they're fighting here. They're basically, if you want a good example, think of it like how Canadians, the Polish, and the Czechs, and a few Americans came to Britain to fight in World War II before America got involved. And yeah, we could talk about the Federation. Actually, you know, I think I've got a model viewer. Yeah, I do. So we could talk about the Vinland. That's it. Vinland is the United States of Vinland, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Vinland is the American country, and they made this tank, the Federation's main battle tank. But this is the Hoffman, the command vehicle for Squad E, offshoot model of the Vinland-made medium tank known as the Minute. Squad E's version has been modified to mild specification. It was then named the Hoffman after Claude's home in the Principality of Gallia. So yeah, this is basically a Sherman, if you want to be picky. Let's see, so a link to... There you go. Hey, Grenex. So yes, Again, I don't know the dimensions of an actual Sherman tank, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty close. But this is a fast thing. It's 47 kilometers an hour for a medium tank. That's pretty quick. Now, granted, there are other vehicles in here, like the Glory, which is a light tank model. But yeah, the standard Federation tank is the Minute. Make up the bulk of the Federation tank forces, low in cost and easy to manufacture. The name derives from the Minutemen, civilian soldiers in Vinland's War for Independence. And yeah, so that's what we're dealing with here. That's our tank. Now, of course, our tank's been through some modifications already, but spoiler, we'll get to that. Alright, back to the thing. So, that's Chapter 1. Or the prologue. The Battle of Fort Crest. So, unfortunately, I wish there was a way for me to, like, play through all of these cutscenes without me having to go back to the book, but there's no way for me to do that. Now, there are extra stories. I actually have the complete version of the game. So, I'm pretty sure, like, so we have, like, the United Front with Squad 7, which is a, like, a little bonus you can get. There's also Advance Ops. And there's multiple of these, by the way. But they're usually just they're done around special characters, like who are that people in Japan really liked. I'll be honest. So yeah, back here to the Battle of Fort Crest.
March the 10th. At long last, we have finally entered Imperial territory. The ferocity of the Federation counterattack caught the Empire off guard. Battle by battle, town by town, we're pushing back the front, with no signs of slowing down. The road to Schwarzgrad is a long one, running at least 1,500 kilometers from friendly territory into the heart of the Empire. But at the end of it lies our target, the capital city. We have a long trek ahead of us, but for now, morale is high.
This is incredibly dumb.
Everyone here believes in this operation. Everyone is praying it'll succeed.
It won't, though. This is incredibly stupid.
So tough after all, huh, Commander? Give them one good stomping, and all of a sudden they're running off home. So are you gonna take a picture of everything we pass? Here, let me have a look at it. Hey, Raz, come on! Stop it, really! You're wasting my film! Wasting? No chance. What you got here is a picture of a future hero. You take one too, eh, Kai?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Crazy Lane.
There you go. That's a keeper.
Damn it, Miles! The hell was that for? Freaking hurt,
Quiet.
man!
I told him to stop the tank.
Huh? Everything okay?
The wind shifted.
Yeah, happy Friday to you too. Doing good here. All right. So, let's talk about how stupid Operation Northern Cross is, because y'all saw the map. Here's the deal, and the thing that irritates me. You don't have to push right for the capital. You literally just have, if you've got that much power to actually make that big of a dent, just push forward and take a ton of territory and then dig in. Like, you don't need to push, because again, the longer you push and the farther you go, the harder it is to hold on to what you've taken. This is literally a Hail Mary, which, like, if it fails, which it probably will, like, or actually, no, it will. Come on, let's be serious with ourselves. Anyway.
They brought out the big guns.
A blast that big could wipe out a whole squad. Easy.
Let's keep moving.
Probably a siege mortar.
A rendezvous point with Squad F should be nearby. Flash.
Thunder.
Hey! Alright, so that, for those who don't know, that is actually a World War II reference. During World War II, especially during during the D-Day operations, when paratroopers jumped into occupied France, 101st and 82nd Airborne of the United States military used the code words Flash and Thunder to identify themselves in battle. They didn't know who it was. And that wasn't all they used. I actually have it. Hold on one second. Let me grab something. You guys are going to like this. See if I can get... Whoop. Don't want to knock my mic over. Hang on. Let me grab it real quick. Pretty sure I've still got it. Well, shit. Hang on. Aha! I got it. I still have it. Okay. So that wasn't the only thing they used. If I can... Let's see. Hang on a minute. Alright. So, yes, during the airborne operations, the soldiers used code words, that being Flash. You would call with Flash, and the answer was Thunder. But that's not all they had. In case they didn't want to use words, there was another option, which I have here with me. The other option was to use one of these. And if y'all, I wish I could show y'all a picture of it. This is what's called a cricket. It's just two pieces of metal, with one being more flexible than the other, and it was meant to be clicked. And if it was another paratrooper in the area, you would click it twice. So you'd hear, and then, yeah, like that. So, and I actually got this at the D-Day Museum in Normandy. But anyway, yeah. So I like that reference. Can you take a picture of it on your phone? Sure. Actually, better idea. I'll actually pull up a picture for you guys. Hang on. Give me a second. I'll pull up a picture. There we go. Give me a second. Not Morse code, more just easy sound to identify something. So, anyway, 1 second. Let's see. Let me pull this up for you guys. It's called a clicker or a cricket. Depends on who you ask. Here it is. And this is the sound it makes. Just as a reminder, it makes this sound. And you would do that to let people know that you were a paratrooper. Here's the problem with it, though. The problem is that it was like at a distance. It was very easy to get this confused with the sound of a bolt action. And German soldiers who were smart figured out what this was and would respond with a bolt action noise. Didn't always work, but it was a way that they would catch on to it. Anyway, yeah, that's what a cricket looks like. It's actually a toy. It's actually an old British toy. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's get back to the game. It fooled 6 out of 11. Yeah. So, and again, this was just one of the way, but the main way paratroopers communicated with each other was, of course, their code words. And in this case, like I said, it's Flash and Thunder. So let me go ahead and get back to the game now.
That's the password. Next time, give us the response before you scare us shitless.
Apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. Follow me. Lieutenant Victor is waiting.
Who? Oh, you mean Minerva. And you are...
Corporal Crystal Ward, from Squad F. Indeed. I have the honor of answering to Minerva Victor, the strongest and smartest officer in the Army.
Then why isn't she a general? She's only a lieutenant. Also, simp.
I assume you saw that explosion.
Oh, we saw it all right. They must be packing serious heat.
A 21-centimeter howitzer. Currently, our worst nightmare.
So a siege gun. Got it.
It must have a range of at least 10
can't advance with that thing around.
Just so. Our mission is to capture that cannon.
Commander!
Good work leading Squad E so far, Claude. Your slow pace, however, does leave something to be desired.
For fuck's sake.
We saw cannon fire, so we've been proceeding with caution.
Keep your excuses. As I said before, the success of Operation Northern Cross hinges on our swift advance. Time is of the essence.
I know.
You try hustling with a huge cannon up your ass. Oh, wait. You already tried and failed.
Down, boy. Claude, have you not housebroken your squad?
They're perfectly trained and ready to fight. You, on the other hand, have an iron rod shoved so far up your ass, I'm surprised you can walk at all. Or do you have your soldiers carry you everywhere like the queen you think you are?
The hell did you say?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't insult my soldiers. They're people, not pets.
Then I expect them to act like it. I'm not the one wagging my tongue.
Bullshit, you're not. You won't shut up.
Soldiers who step out of line are often the first to die. Remember that, Sergeant Raz.
Oh, cool. I'll put that on your tombstone, too. Or unless you get fragged by your own soldiers. That might happen, too.
Yeah. Hope you make it out alive, too, Lieutenant.
Commander? There's a good view from the clearing. Maybe we could brief them there.
Claude, come with me. Allow me to explain your next mission. As you know, Fort Crest has a 21-centimeter howitzer that's blocking our advance.
It might just look like an old castle turned into a makeshift fort, but they've stationed quite a few troops to defend the cannon.
If we get too close, those turrets on the walls will mow us down.
So when does our own cannon get here?
That howitzer already destroyed it. We were outranged.
Blown up already? How long will a replacement take?
The bridge was destroyed too, so the artillery tractor can't proceed. It will take at least 7 days.
Then lay a pontoon bridge! You don't need a full bridge, unless that artillery tractor's like super duper heavy, which I guess it probably would be. Okay, so this plan's off to a swimming start. Now the heavy artillery's delayed for a week. Great job, guys.
Though we do have plenty of infantry en route.
Doesn't matter how many foot soldiers we get. Without a cannon, we're just waiting around.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Time is of the essence. We don't have a week to wait.
You're as sharp as ever. Like he says, we can't afford to wait. We'll have to capture the fort without artillery.
That's too reckless. Those turrets would fill us with more holes than Gallian cheese.
It's a dangerous mission, I know. But those are your orders.
Oh yeah, and what are yours?
This isn't your local militia. This is what you signed up for when you joined the Edinburgh Army.
You're right. We enlisted to crush the Empire, not to commit suicide.
Then allow me to clue you in on something. Crystal, tell them the news.
Yes, ma'am. This morning, the Empire invaded Gallia. They've invaded?
I knew it was only a matter of time.
What about our hometown? Is Hafen okay?
All we know is that the battle broke out near the border, at Citadel Ghirlandaio. The Imperial Army, however, is being led by Prince Maximilian himself. Gallia's prospects look grim.
Oh, damn it!
Is there nothing we can do?
If Operation Northern Cross goes as planned, the Empire won't have the luxury of staying on the offensive. Our only option is to complete the mission as soon as possible.
Guess we've got no choice then. If our home's in the Empire's sights, then we've got to protect it.
Yeah, let's do it for Gallia.
And the ironic thing is that Operation Northern Cross will not do a damn thing to affect the Gallian front. What will end up affecting the Gallian front is Emperor Maximilian will die on the Gallian front. And there will be a massive battle, and here's the other thing. the Gallian army won't even be the ones who do it. The Gallian militia are the ones who defeat the Empire. The Gallian militia are the ones who turn back most of the attacks at great cost, mind you. But they're the ones who blunt most of the attacks. They're the ones who get the victories. And they're the ones who kill Emperor Maximilian. So, yeah. Anyway, onward.
Here are your orders.
We're here to seize Fort Crest's howitzer. Squad E will lay siege to the camp, or to the castle, and capture the enemy camp. However, turrets are guarding the entrance. If you wander into the machine gun's range, they'll cut through you like carving a cake. Concentrate on gaining a foothold instead. The plaza out front will do. But first, you'll need to get into place. Position units on the battlefield to do so. Now, y'all can see we already have Minerva. She later joins up with our unit, but we're going to ignore her and just pretend she's not here. So... we'll bring Raz. And Zyga.
Here I go.
Actually, wait, no. Bring Stanley. I like Stanley.
That's my cue.
Farrier, because I do like Farrier's design.
I'll try my hardest.
Kai.
I've got this.
And we do need another scout. Alright, that'll work.
Now, capture that cannon.
And yes, Farrier has a helmet.
Down the Imperial camp. Capture their heavy artillery. Squad E, move out.
I don't really think we have the time to capture a heavy piece of artillery. That's going to slow us down, but alright, sure, whatever, as long as it's mobile.
I expected resistance, but they're tough nuts to crack. What should we do?
We can't exactly rush in and kick the door down. We'll get routed if we don't have a plan. First, we need a solid foothold. Let's capture that camp.
After that, well, guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Weapons free. Squad E, move out.
Alright, let's roll. So, there is an enemy tank ahead of us. We'll need to use the Hoffen to engage. There's a few tanks, actually. Oh, also, be on the lookout. When you're playing this game, be on the lookout for red armored enemies. Red armored enemies have better stats than their counterparts, but they also have command points, and specifically named red armored units are aces. Killing them not only gives you a weapon or a piece of equipment, but they're necessary in some cases for you to get medals or other things in the game. You need to kill the aces. Alright, so.
Okay, moving out.
Moving out.
Enemy sighted.
Watch out for counterattack.
Ha 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 ha! Your bullets mean nothing.
Fire!
Keep calm and move onward.
And we're just gonna.
Don't let them get the jump on you.
Just gonna. Come on. Just gonna. There we go. Just scoot right past. Alright, Raz, you're up, bud.
I got this.
Watch out for counterattack.
Ha 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 ha! Fools! Now, normally, normal bullets don't hurt tanks or armored vehicles, but if you shoot the radiator, you'll do damage.
Okay.
Alright, I've had my fun. We do need to blow this up. Bye-bye!
I should have expected as much from you.
And we can drive the Hoffen forward and at least take fire. Other thing is, the Hoffen does have a 30 caliber machine gun mounted in it, so if any enemies walk past it, they'll get shot at.
As you wish.
Alright, Farrier, let's go.
Enemy spotted.
Let's get this party started.
Can't use grenades with them this close.
This will stop anyone from coming up that path.
Moving out.
I'll rip you apart.
I bet she can hit that. Yeah, got him.
Just don't get in my way.
Now, elite soldiers, like Godwin here, who's an elite recon, or sorry, an elite scout, have grenade launchers, elite stormtroopers have flamethrowers, so on and so forth.
Quickly now. The enemy won't wait for you.
But again, we're going to pretend like they don't have these yet because I'm, well, playing an earlier level and they shouldn't have them. Well, that was kind of stupid. Yes, so before you started following me, Eldritch Corvus, way back when I first started streaming, I streamed this game for a bit, and because it's been like over 2 years, I decided to pick up from that save file, but we're starting back at the beginning, mainly because I don't want to start a new file because that's boring.
Okay, moving out.
Alright, so let's put a hole in this tank. Load another shell!
Advancing.
Another one. There you go.
Target destroyed. Very good. Watch out for counterattacks.
You've been spotted. Watch out.
Ha 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 ha! Alright.
Now advancing. I won't miss. So hungry.
That's one of the potentials right there. Nice shot.
Didn't take much.
No.
Here comes the pain.
Yes, you can run over enemies, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. The reason you want to run over enemies is to knock them out of cover.
Where the hell did they go?
Not like I have a choice.
Though if you run them over, you do get a nice ragdoll effect, which is kind of funny.
Never mind you.
Haha!
Don't stop now.
Okay, remember how I said I wasn't going to use these abilities? Yeah, I lied. Hang on. I'm just going to... Hold on, 1 second.
Give them all you got.
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
Stick next to the tank. Also, did I forget to mention that the tanks in this universe can fire mortar shells? Because they can.
Our Imperial friends are in for a surprise.
They might be soldiers after all.
Now,
I don't look like I have a choice. Nothing slows me down.
Let's see how this.
Loot the place.
got it. Alright. Camp captured.
Captured an enemy camp. Nicely done.
Also, grenade launcher.
Whoops, soldiers.
Thoop.
Out of my
The
way.
Hoffman can roll right over them.
Nice death pose, bud.
No sweat.
Just the look of... He literally died with a look of utter fear on his face, probably. Just threw his hands up in fear when that grenade landed in front of him, and that's how he died. This game does have some good ragdoll physics. Still gotta take the other camp, so...
Okie dokie.
Can we really defend this position?
Watch out for counterattack.
Now the guy's in cover, which means it'll take a lot of... Even if you hit him in the head, it'll take more shots to kill him. However, you put enough shots downrange, it doesn't really matter.
Okie dokie.
Whoop.
Ooh-wee. We're too well fortified. Even with the camp, we can't advance like this.
This is bad, Claude. If this keeps up, they'll mow us down.
Come on, let's just go all out and charge him. Better than sitting here and dying, right?
No, a frontal assault is way too dangerous. We have to stand back.
Easy for you to say. Damn, if only we had artillery.
There has to be some way through. Just hang on until I find it.
Now here's the problem. The tank can't cross the bridge. The bridge is like, not only does it have anti-tank traps, anti-tank fortifications on it, but if you ever see, look at the map and see this thing of a box with a line, the tank symbol, if it's crossed out, it means tanks can't come through here. So we cannot get the tank on the bridge. This is a problem because it means, well, we can't use the tank for cover. And that means that anyone who tries to cross the bridge is going to get shot at by 3 machine guns. So, yeah, no, bad idea. However,
Don't talk down to me.
we may be able to do...
Here to make friends.
Thanks, Godwin. We may be able to do something. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, well.
Please tell me more about your problems.
Oh, yeah, yep, nope, bad idea. Yeah, we're getting lit up. There's, like, no way forward. Well, okay, there is, but it's dangerous, and honestly, it's... Fuck it. Like I care.
This is an order.
This is an order.
On invasion. This is an order.
There's 100 to 1 chance against it, sir. I like those odds.
Yeah. Especially if you can stack buffs. Now, I don't know if it'll get him very far, but this is actually a way how you... This is literally how you cheese the later levels to get A and S ranks, is you do this.
Just don't get in my way.
Watch out! They're onto you!
Please tell me more about your problems.
Yeah, so 100 to 1 odds. I like those odds.
Don't talk down to me. No.
Nah, it's too much of a risk. However, this, on the other hand... Alright, now we go. Hopefully he's got enough AP to actually get there.
Just don't get in my way.
I don't think I do. Shit. Damn it, it's right there. Yeah, he can't make it. He doesn't have enough movement point. Well, maybe.
Like I have a choice.
It's right there. Hang on. No, I don't want to end yet. Just come on. Dang it. All right, fine. What? Excuse me? Are you gonna try? What, are you gonna try to take me prisoner? Are you just gonna demand I surrender? I mean, hi. It goes well. How you doing, Lich King? Okay, big deal. They take the camp back. Big deal.
Enemies everywhere. What are we supposed to do, damn it?
Looks like you're in a tight spot, Cinderella.
Wait, Cinder, what now? This sure as hell ain't a fairy tale.
I'd love to get to the ball at the castle, but I don't even have a pumpkin, let alone a carriage.
Seriously? What's gotten into you, Claude?
Well, I am no godmother, but I can work some magic for you.
Magic, huh? We could use a little, if it was real.
Now, this is Riley's introduction, but we're going to ignore her because,
Like I have a choice.
Surprise, motherfucker.
that! Yeah, just that.
All right, we broke through.
Well, kinda, Claude. One person got through. Doing good, just relaxing, super excited. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, bud. I'm glad to hear it.
Keep advancing. Capture that cannon.
Federation bastards. We won't let the blood, sweat, and tears of the Imperial people fall into your hands.
Glory to the motherland! Everyone, get down!
Well, it's ruined. So here's where this game gets kind of silly. You get the best way to get a good, like an A or an S rank, an A rank is the best. Well, there is S rank, but still, A is what you're going to start off with. The only way to get the best ranks is to be fast. It's not about killing enemies, it's not about any of that, it's about being quick. So you could kill everyone on the map, but if you're not quick enough, it won't matter. That gun was 21 centimeters. That's what they said, anyway. 21 centimeters. Well, great. Now it's broken.
So this is the 21-centimeter howitzer.
Or what's left of it, anyway. So much for surrendering.
Denying us this scrap metal cost them their lives.
They chose death before dishonor.
Everyone who goes to war knows they might die. But if I was in their shoes, I don't think I could pull the trigger. We're not fighting to die. We're fighting to live. These men died for their country, and I respect that. Still.
Yeah. Weapons can be replaced. Lives can't. But speaking of weapons...
How about those new guns the reinforcements were carrying?
What guns? We never met the reinforcements! So, they're talking about Riley's mortar launcher. Riley uses a special mortar It's a one-person mortar that allows them to fire long-range grenades. But we didn't see Riley, so this is kind of funny in retrospect.
For being portable, it's sure packed a wallop. Big things really do come in small packages.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Raz?
It's got state-of-the-art tech with the range of a tank.
What the hell are you people talking about?
Never seen one of these beauties? And I thought you were supposed to be the cream of the crop.
Big things in small packages. Father, how tall are you again?
Shut up, George. But yeah, here's Riley.
It's called a mortar. A magic wand that grants every soldier's wish. Awesome, right?
You seeing this? Isn't that...
Yeah, Riley is basically how I imagine every artillery soldier, every artillery member in the military is like. Oh, we grant soldiers wishes, mainly the wish to make their enemies go away.
Say, who's in charge of this squad? Gotta say, I'm impressed at how quickly they were able to change their tactics on the fly.
well...
Hmm? Wait, Raz? What are you doing in the Edinburgh army?
We enlisted together to protect Galia.
No way! Lena? Small world, huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm going by Kai now.
Wait, Kai? But that's your...
Riley.
I don't really get it, but okay. I'll call you Kai. Anyway, it's so amazing to see you. What are the odds of seeing old friends in a foreign war zone?
Beats me. How'd you end up in joint operations anyway?
Since you asked so nicely. I'm Lieutenant Riley Miller. After majoring in Ragnite Engineering, the Army brought me on as an artillery advisor. I've been temporarily transferred from the field artillery team for this joint operation. As long as I'm here, I'll provide the fire support you need to take down the Empire.
And that's not a joke. Late game, Riley gets scary.
My knowledge is your power.
Knowledge is power. Got it well.
Just what our squad needed. We appreciate the support, Riley.
So, where's the commander? I wanted to introduce myself.
About that. It's not just us two in this squad.
Huh? You mean Kai's here after all, or...?
Riley, I'm the commander of Squad E.
Oh, you're pretty young for an officer. But I was impressed out there. My knowledge is your... Claude Wallace.
That's a court-martial.
Is that all you have to say?
No. You can get on the ground and put your hands behind your back. That's a court-martial, and the MPs are gonna have words with you for that. Yeah, no. When I first played this game, I kind of was like, oh shit. No, that is a court-martial offense. Striking an officer is a court-martial offense. It doesn't matter what her rank is. It doesn't matter any that she has struck an officer. So, at worst, well, okay, at best, she's getting maybe a slap on the wrist and a demotion. At worst, well, they could throw her in prison. But given the fact that this is an ongoing military operation, they probably don't have the resources to do that. So they could either send her home or they could kill her. Depends on how draconian the Federation wants to be that day. But that is a court-martialable offense, striking an officer. Slap or not, it doesn't matter.
I can't believe I took orders from this coward. Screw that!
Well...
Hey, thanks, guys. Not going to stick up for your commander? Okay.
2 months since the start of Operation Northern Cross. The Federation's elite forces, Squad E among them, were driving back the Empire, one victory at a time. Yet, the further they cut into Imperial territory, the more tenuous the supply chain.
Yeah, it's almost like a massive operation that goes 1,500 kilometers would have supply problems.
Along the front line. Among them, Lindbergh Base. Commanded by the 101st Division, this outpost would prove itself a vital logistics hub in the battles to come.
Yeah, so this is FOB Lindbergh.
This is our new base? It's incredible!
It's also extremely vulnerable. I don't see any perimeter defenses. Like, anyone smart enough in the Empire to figure out that you need these bases to survive is literally going to be launching surgical strikes against them.
Apparently, these facilities can accommodate over 3,000 soldiers and 100 tanks.
Okay, I'm not in the military, so I don't know, like, how big most FOBs are, but to accommodate that many soldiers, I hope you're counting the mechanics too, because if you're just counting combat soldiers, like, yeah, this feels wrong. Like a normal battalion is only going to have 12 tanks. At least that's how World War II does it. Probably somewhere between 12 to 20 tanks. That's a battalion. So a division is like, how many battalions make up a division? I think it's like, again, I'm not sure, but a whole division? I don't think a whole division's going to have 100 tanks. Now, granted, this is an armored division, so maybe they'd have more, but 100? That seems like a bit of a stretch. Yeah, Delta Zero's right. It's a bit small on soldiers and a tad large on tanks. Yeah.
On top of that, they have enough food, fuel, and ammo to supply every squad on the front line.
Impressive.
More like a dream come true. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were still in Federation territory.
Remember, everybody, logistics are what win you a war. As long as you can keep your men supplied and fed and your vehicles gassed up, you'll win.
Guess the brass can get stuff done when they actually try. What's the deal, though? They got all these resources and we're still stuck with one busted-ass tank?
Excuse me? Our squad takes excellent care of the Hoffman.
I have to admit, this really puts the scope of our mission into perspective.
Given that this is supposed to be the main thrust is an armored unit, maybe they're just heavy on tanks because they're meant to be mechanized infantry. They're meant to ride the tanks into battle like Panzer Grenadiers. Maybe that's why there's so many tanks here, because they transport squads into battle. I don't know.
Hell yeah. With this much heat, the imps are gonna feel the burn.
No, we've barely seen the tip of the iceberg. Even all this might not be enough.
Oh, you think? Way to rain on our parade, Commander. Hey, who's that? They got some weird getups.
Oh, those are Navy uniforms. That's a surprise.
What are naval troops doing this far inland?
Well, I salute them for swimming all the way here. Whoa! Check out the ass on that one. I'd swap her deck.
Get used to this. If you don't like characters that act like this, I'm sorry, but this is one of Raz's traits. He's a douche, but he's a loyal douche. And you're gonna find out very quickly that he has his opinions about the fairer sex, and he's going to say some very crass things. I apologize in advance. Good news is, though, every time he says something, Kai's around to slap his shit, so... And yes, Delta Zero's correct. Also, Delta Zero, let's try to make those sentences longer or tone it down a bit. You're kind of filling the chat. But Delta Zero is correct. That is also a court-martialable offense.
Hold up, Raz?
I'm just gonna say hi. Break the ice, you know?
He's hopeless.
He's also dead.
I just hope he doesn't get into trouble.
Why aren't y'all doing anything? Like, Claude, I hate to break it to you, bud, but if one of your sergeants gets a court-martial, you're also held accountable because you're his commanding officer. Go stop him.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, well, thanks, Kai. Glad to know that no one wants to stop Raz from making... Actually, yeah, everyone wants Raz to make a fool of himself, but if he gets into trouble...
Yeah. Anyway, we still have some time before the meeting. I'm gonna go take a look around.
Now, up to a certain point in the game, this would be your headquarters. But we've reached the new arc of the game. So FOB Lindbergh is not our headquarters anymore. We should have a counter for court-martialable offenses just for these streams. I'll have to see if I can get one of those. But yeah, that's a court-martialing.
Glad to see you're on time, Claude. Toured the base yet?
Yeah. Compared to the old camps, this is heaven on earth.
Excellent. I expect you to put all this funding to good use.
Sir, the commanders of squads A through I have assembled.
And let's get down to business.
Okay, also, why is everything by squads? You should be a platoon. Like, squads form... Fire teams form squads, squads form platoons. So if squads A through I are here, that should be like what? Yeah, that should be the whole company. So... Though, then again, considering that Squad E can have up to 30, 40 members in it at any time, it might as well be a platoon. So, or an oversized platoon. So, I'm just going to let it go.
I know Squad E just arrived, but we already have marching orders. Our mission is to capture a small town northeast of here.
According to reports, Rain is one of the enemy's most valued comm centers.
Rhine. Hey, sorry about that. Internet went out. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Might be the storm outside, but yeah, my internet went out. I apologize about that. We're back. Sorry about that. Anyway, give me a second. Let me just do a quick diagnostic check, see what went wrong. Probably it's the internet. Yeah, router was flashing, so we're good now. I apologize. I'll have to get Cataclysm to splice these together. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, we're back now.
I see you already thought this through.
We also received intel that the Empire is inflating their numbers with decoys. If we can discern the real tanks from the fake, Rain is as good as ours.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'm glad I can depend on you.
You flatter me, sir. Impressed? Control info and you control the war.
Information is great, but logistics and tactics are the other part of it. You can have all the information in the world, but if your men don't fight and you don't have the supplies, it means nothing.
Joint ops, huh? Coordinating with the fire support unit is gonna make or break this mission.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you mad that no one was paying attention? Guess what, Lieutenant? Nobody gives a shit. Here's the deal about lieutenants in the Army. A lieutenant, in real life, a lieutenant can be someone you either hate or love. Because here's the thing. A lot of lieutenants think they're hot shit, especially when they get into the military. Especially if they come from, like, West Point or a military school. They think they're hot shit. Let me tell you guys something. Lieutenants do not make the Army work. The NCOs keep the Army going. The sergeants and the other officers keep the Army going. So, yes, little Miss Minerva, I'm sorry, nobody gives a shit about what you're saying.
Try to minimize collateral damage.
I'm sorry, did you say level the whole damn town? We can do that.
We plan on repurposing their gear for our own comm center. Minerva, you are to lure the enemy troops as far away from the city as possible.
Consider it done.
Aw, decoy duty? How fitting.
Squad E will then sneak in and gather intel for the field artillery team.
Understood, sir.
Yo, I hear we're moving out already. Oh, shame. I just scored a hot date with a Navy babe.
You wish. You got shut down. Hard.
You were watching?
Raz, what you do in your spare time is up to you. But when you're on duty, you represent the army.
Who are you, my mom?
Feels like it sometimes.
Ooh!
Anyway, you said we'd have fire support. Does that mean it's a joint operation?
You guessed it. Hey, looks like you're still alive.
I'm glad you're okay too.
They told me you'll be commanding my team.
Oh, really? Well then, I look forward to...
Spare me. I already requested a transfer.
Oh.
But orders are orders. Until my transfer goes through, you're in charge. Not that I expect real leadership from a scaredy clod.
What do you know, Riley come lately? You just got here.
All bark and no bite as always. You mind shutting up while the grown-ups talk?
You will watch your tone, Corporal.
What the hell? It's been 10 years and that's how you greet an old friend?
Hi there, Riley. I know it's not my business, but Lieutenant Wallace is a great commander. None of us would have made it this far without him. We trust him with our lives. And since we'll be working together, maybe you should,
I should trust him? I'm sure it's all sunshine and rainbows while you're winning. But when the chips are down, running away is probably all he could manage.
Cut it out, Riley. The Empire took your family from you. Not Claude. He's grown up since then. Judge him for who he is now.
leave it be, Kai.
But...
It's all right. Words can't change the past. We'll just have to rebuild.
Rebuild what?
Our trust. Riley, I'm gonna show you how much I've changed. At least give me a chance to prove myself.
Let's make one thing clear. Unless it's for the mission, I do not take orders from you.
That's not your choice to make. You will take his orders and like it. The higher-ups have put you under his command in this joint operation. He also outranks you. Therefore, you take orders. You don't get to say, unless it's for the mission. No, that's not how that works. That is also a court-martialable offense. So, unless you want to get sent home, your shit confiscated, or, given the fact that this is a pseudo-top-secret operation, you might just be put in the stocks. Like, you might just be put in, arrested by the MPs. You will take orders and like it.
Riley.
Give me a break.
Our goal is to liberate Rain.
Our goal. Okay, sure. We've confirmed multiple heavy tanks, but suspect that many of them are fake. Squad E is to infiltrate the city and relay the real tanks' locations to our artillery. A thick fog is causing poor visibility, so you'll need to get close to confirm which ones are decoys. Remember, your task is to locate the heavy tanks for fire support. Do not engage them.
I'll handle this.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Sai? How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. my PAG is
Yeah, that's because I have the it's because I got the group thing on. Hang on, let me turn this off. Let's see. Yeah, where's hold on a minute. Let's see. There it is. Let me hang on.
There you go.
Yeah, let me. There you
you
go.
don't need to show my PNG.
No, it's fine. There you go. What's up?
Just blowing off some steam from all the studies.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, Sai was actually drawing last night in one of the stream rooms. If you were an artist, you're more than welcome to do that. And next time you'll see Sai doing that, hop in there and support him because he's really cool. Yes, I'm going to plug your stuff. So, let's see.
Or just join for the funds.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I just had to check something. So yeah, this mission, not a hard mission, but it is a good opportunity to kind of get more familiar with how the game works, because this is technically a recon mission to start. Which means you're going to be, like I said, you're going to be doing a lot of, you know, not a lot of fighting, but a lot of, you know, moving from place to place.
That's my cue.
I mean, I can be stealthy. Sounds easy
Yeah,
enough.
I know you can, sometimes.
Try my hardest.
Let's rough 'em up.
Gonna be the less conspicuous creature in the whole battalion.
Yeah. Alright, so another thing. Something to note. Y'all probably notice that some of the characters have likes, have character likes with them. This is important. Later on in the game, you will unlock little sub-stories for each of the characters, but the only way to unlock those sub-stories is that each of the person must reach the rank of each person in the group must reach the rank of corporal. So to give you an idea, Godwin, Rosetta, and Nico are all part of a sub-story. They all have to reach corporal. Godwin and Nico are already corporals, but Rosetta is not. Once she hits corporal, their side story will unlock. So that's why I'm fielding Rosetta here. Same thing with Teresa, Jester, and all them.
Alright.
Hey, Red Mage.
Yeah, hey, Red Mage.
What's... you how many car marshalling will be called if it was realistic?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we've gotten like, I think we have like what 3 court martialings now in the game so far. We're just keeping track of how many court martials there would be.
Locate the decoys and confirm the real tank's positions. Squaddy, move out.
1 court.
Yeah.
2 courts.
Yeah. 2 court martialings.
This fog will make finding the real tanks interesting.
Yeah. We can't spot the decoys until we're practically on top of them. Stick to cover and proceed with caution.
Copy that. Though I can't speak for Raz.
Say what?
Alright, so there is a gate in the way, so we can't move our tank forward till we lower the gate. However, that won't be a problem. We've got scouts.
No problem. What the hell? The main gate's blocked off.
This isn't good. Our tank can't get in. Looks like the controls are on the other side. Raz, will you go around and open the gate?
Yeah, on it.
Chunk. You're not talking about Hoffman, are you? I'm not letting you ride it anymore.
There you are. There you are.
We call banning someone in chat.
Court martialing. That's a court martialing. Alright, so we gotta get...
According to the oratrice mécanique...
yeah, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. God, that's such a dumb meme. Alright, so that's a fake tank. You see, my tank isn't real. I made it out of wood, specifically to fool you. Also, I love this mechanic. You can, like, crawl up right on top of people. Surprise, Imperial scum!
Thank goodness.
Well done!
Hey, Hey, Salt Spire, what's up, man? You need, Corvus needs a link to the meme. The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. That one? Yeah, according to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
I guess I can put one on chat.
Just put it in. Yeah, you can link it in chat or put it in memes. I've been good, Saltspire. How you been? Bored, I know, but I hope things are going well for you. Hooked on Dark. You mean on Darktide? Yeah, didn't it go through a massive rework at some point? Aha! There's an engineer hiding in here.
I'll put it in memes in the,
Thanks,
in the
bud.
Discord channel.
Yeah, so, Corvus, the meme is in the Discord channel in the meme section. Anyway, enough hiding. Boop. Well, that man is dead.
Target destroyed. Very good. There.
You sure? You should double check.
Yeah, well, if I can pick up his body, then yeah, he's dead.
Remember the rule of the double tap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, never mind. That's for zombies.
Yeah, it got an update and a skill tree overhaul. Yeah, I know about the skill tree overhaul. I didn't know it went through a massive update. Like, what is it like? It's got a new name and everything now, like Redemption or something. I don't know. And Vermintide 2 got new maps. Yeah, because one of the characters, our Bright Wizard, can be a Necromancer now, if I recall correctly.
No, they only could master the art of compressing their games.
Yeah. Alright, that's a real tank.
Located a tank. Alright, keep it up. There should be more lurking around.
Post-mortem grandma. I mean, that's basically what she is. You know, I never wanted to be a witch hunter. Oh, that's right, sir. What did you want to be? I wanted to be a steam tank driver. Well, there's a wheelbarrow nearby. No, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, his chatterbox thing. So, as y'all know, all the characters can have potentials that go off when you want them to or when you don't want them to. And it's very hard to predict them. In this case, because he likes talking to people too much, his accuracy drops. That's okay.
As you wish.
I'll let you know, bud.
Never played this game, but I always heard that this is like XCOMs with extra steps.
It sort of is, except it's not turn-based, and you can, like, well, it is, but you get to move, instead of it being a, how do I put this? So, it is a turn-based tactics game, but the difference is that you, I mean, there are a lot of similarities. I think the biggest difference, though, is that when your characters go down, they can be brought back to base, and you don't have to worry, and they'll be ready again for the next battle. But the other thing about it is that, you know, enemies can, like, for one thing that gets really dumb later, if enemies can see you, it sometimes gets harder to hit them. You actually have to, like, get around them or fire at them when they're not looking at you, because otherwise they dive to the ground and it's harder to hit them. Or you can just throw a grenade at them. That works too.
Damn.
Because you can't dodge a grenade if it lands at your feet.
You can dodge a grenade, you can dodge a ball.
Gotcha. I'll do that, Saltspire. You got it.
Then throws a wrench.
Yeah, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. So yeah, until this gate comes down, we can't really move forward with the rest of our units. Fire bullets. You can do that. You can shoot at someone's nuts, but the problem is that you won't do as much damage. You have to go for the headshots.
That doesn't feel realistic at all.
Yeah, that's the other thing this game has that XCOM doesn't, is that if someone wanders into your line of sight, your guys will shoot at them.
XCOM does have that, but
only with ability.
It costs you extra.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Here, Overwatch just always happens.
I know a scenario myself.
Alright, you are in my way.
We can't let them see our
May you
numbers.
rest in peace.
All allies have been taken out.
I found you. I'll be taking this.
Is this like Nintendo's... no. And actually Sega made this game, not Nintendo.
Captured an enemy camp.
Alright, where's that? There.
There you are.
Yeah, people will think that this is like
That's a fake.
a Fire Emblem spin-off or something.
No, God, I wish, but no. Alright, let's see.
Anyone injured? Not my field. I'll move in.
Solo op. Alright.
Oh, it's just a fake.
Enemy spotted.
Keep fire.
That's a real tank.
Hell yeah, that's tank number 2. Great, there's more to go. So watch out for decoy.
Watch out for counterattack.
Oh.
Yeah, that tank is active. So we'll have to be careful.
Weapons tight. Our mission is to find the tanks, not attack.
Wait, did I hit a tank? I was shooting at a soldier. There must be a dude. Oh shit, hang on. Get on the ground. Oh yeah, he was standing in front of a tank. A stray round must have hit him.
Keep cool and handle the situation.
Alright, that one's made out of wood.
Let's get this party started. This guy.
You think they'll fall for this?
Lopping in front of his face.
Yeah, well the fog's too thick. You can't. They can't see.
Oh no, that's his hair. I was like, there's.
Yeah, his hair. Yeah. All right, that's a fake. Let's come over here and open the gate. There it is. Let's push that button.
Pull the lever, Gronk.
I guess so, Cheshire. Alright, so there are guys at that position, but that's okay. I've got a solution for that.
Advancing.
Egg.
Stop turning people into egg. Alright, so let's put it right in the middle of them so it hits both of them. Gotcha.
Done and done.
Oh, that's a real one.
We found the
Alright, let's back up. That's a real tank. It's just back up far enough and they're like, oh, I guess it was just my imagination. Even though, because they just stopped shooting at me. Like, I guess it was just the wind. You know, I did just see two of our guys get vaporized, but I'm sure that was just my imagination.
Where's the real tank?
Finally giving the win some credit.
Guess who lost? Oh, you? Sorry to hear, bud. I've heard, yeah, it hasn't been good. I have to work? Yes! You're a soldier!
Attention all squads. Check your equipment.
Keep firing!
Excuse me, sir. Hang on. Ah, the tree's in the way!
This tank makes number 4. Good going.
Keep calm and move onward.
Hey, I feel you on that, Saltspire. Anyway, grenade. I do love how you can just throw a grenade and whack them in the face with it. They don't react and then it blows up.
Yeah, they're just like, oh,
Yeah, huh?
oh.
We've overtaken a hostile camp.
Also, the sounds. This game has really good sound effects, so like the rifles sound really good. Alright, that one is real.
We found the fifth.
Okay.
Keep calm and move onward.
Let's just go this way so it can't shoot at us. Oh, I hear it turning. Oh shit.
Lady Luck's on our side.
Alright, take a right.
To the right.
Yeah, that one's also real.
Okay, we got a pretty. I'll report back. Something isn't right. What's wrong, Miles? Our signal's jammed. We can't radio fire support.
What? But we need that artillery. I can't fire at random, and I can't even contact that.
We should get out of here before we're surrounded.
Claude!
They're late. Have you heard from the front line? They were supposed to report in ages ago.
I've been hailing them, but there's no response.
You hailed them? What the hell were you thinking?
Lieutenant Miller, the enemy knows our position.
Yeah, because they triangulated it. Idiot.
They triangulated our radio signals, moron.
Yeah.
No, we're done for. They almost got us.
They only got the general direction. They won't land a direct hit that easy.
But it won't be long before they do. Lieutenant, we have to retreat.
If we run away, Claude's dead. And Squatty with him. Hold your ground until I say otherwise.
At this rate, we'll all be killed. What if we're waiting for an order that never comes?
Chips are down, Claude. And you're MIA. It's just like before. If you really have changed, then prove it to me.
The base has been abandoned due to the enemy's counterattack. Regrouping troops to regain formation.
Enemy soldiers incoming from the west.
Trapped like friggin' rats. The hell are we gonna do?
We can't even contact Lieutenant Victor.
This mission's a failure, Claude. Only you can give the order to retreat.
After we've come so far?
Claude?
No retreat. Our job is to tell fire support where to aim. And that's what we're gonna do.
But how can we if we can't call them?
The answer is... that tower.
Huh?
Oh, that's a signal tower. Back in the day, they'd switch up the numbers to send out messages.
Okay, this is actually really cool. The fact that you can actually give grid coordinates by using the towers. This is actually really cool.
Sniper team, can you hit those panels?
From here? Of course.
Good, then get ready. We can use that tower to send coordinates to the field artillery team. Shooting the panels should change their numbers. I'll tell you what to display. First, make the top row say 715.
Roger that. Moving out.
Let's see. Dear grid coordinates.
That's supposed to tell them where the tanks are? They probably won't even notice.
Wait a minute. The top row doesn't look like a coordinate. I wonder what 715 means.
Good work, Kai. Now ring the bell 5 times.
5 times? Wow. July 15th. That takes me back.
Hey, you sure they're gonna figure this out?
Don't worry. Riley will definitely know what it means.
Nice.
See?
They did it!
They just vanished.
Slick shooting. Those were both direct hits.
Looks like your code made it through to Riley.
Yeah. Kinda weird that Raz didn't get it, though. Okay, on to the next ones. Shoot a different tower and make the top row say 715.
Where can you get this kind of Thanos snap artillery?
Yeah, I know, right?
Situation report.
Enemy sighted.
Watch out for counterattack.
Now the tricky part is getting Kai to a position where she can shoot, and yes, it's a girl, in case it wasn't obvious. She's using her brother's name, but it's a girl. Yeah, the tricky part is getting Kai into a position where she can actually shoot the panels. In hindsight, I should have gone the other way.
Advancing.
But this is fine. Ha 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 ha! What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
Right there.
They might be soldiers after all.
Moving out.
You think they'll fall for this?
Watch out! They're onto you!
Let's see. Got him. Nice shooting.
I've done it.
Target.
Now the heavy tanks are kind of scary because they have 2 guns, but
Let's get physical.
that's why I brought Jean. She's got a rocket launcher. Okay, technically it's an RPG, but still.
They do.
Ah, I hit the treads. Damn it.
Watch out for counterattack.
Hitting the treads will disable it, but we need to actually take it out.
Okay, moving out.
Watch out for counterattack.
Not only a rocket Delta Zero, it's a rocket spear.
There they are.
Find out
Or-
where the tanks are.
Just put a round right up Main Street. What? Oh, right. I forgot. Because the game wants me to use the artillery, we actually can't take out the tanks. I forgot. That's incredibly dumb.
Now advancing.
I forgot. Damn it. It's a really dumb rule, but alright, fine. We'll play it your way.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Just like any Yu-Gi-Oh player. He forgore, chat.
Yeah. God, so
Completely
dumb.
forgore.
Alright.
Now advancing.
I can get one of the towers. Hang on.
Enemy sighted. There.
Good. Those are the right coordinates. Ring the bell, Kai.
You got it.
Nice.
Hell yeah! Music to my
Just
ears.
poof.
Yep.
The next tower is the last. Snipers.
715 up top, right? I'm on it. Now advancing.
Alright, first things first, though.
So hungry.
Oh, God. Just shoot this guy, please. Perfect.
Bitch, get
Yeah.
the motherfucker.
Get that
Didn't
motherfucker.
take much.
They might be soldiers after all.
Uh-oh. well, your weapons are shit. Just,
The fuck was that?
yeah, well, it's because I'm picking up off an old save file, so their bullets don't hurt me. Uh-oh. Well, he just died in his buddy's arms. That's how I'm gonna see that. The game totally didn't glitch. He just died in his buddy's arms. Yeah, puny gun. I punch more damage. Yeah.
What?
And he's dead. That is a tactic you can do in this game. Just park your tank or some of your units where you know the enemies are going to be and just watch as they all die. Eventually, they'll stop throwing their men into the meat grinder. Eventually.
Snipers, shoot the top rope.
Enemy just sees the tank and be like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna block the bullets with my face."
I'll block the bullets with my face.
We can't let them see our numbers.
There they are.
Move! Fire!
That guy's dead.
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
He was one day away from retirement, man.
Well, too bad. That's his problem, not mine.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem. Anyway, let me just... I can't even see his head. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Just execute him.
Too easy.
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there. Don't hesitate.
How much disrespect you snipe someone that was one inch away from you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was incredibly disrespectful, but...
Smooth sailing.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah. Also, we've got a bit of a problem. Kai's out of ammo. So I need to use, where is it?
Let's go, everyone. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Yeah. Use my command ability.
You've got to break through.
Ah, where's the...
Let them struggle all they want.
Must be on that side.
Moving out.
Yeah, it is.
Watch out for counterattack.
Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So yeah, this actually gives me an opportunity to point something out. Hang on. Pretty sure I got a resupply. I do not. That's not good. Okay, well, hang on then.
This is an order. Defensive formation. Brace for enemy attack.
I ate all the resupply, sorry.
Yes, you can get more ammo, but only after a turn, unless you have the resupply order, which I don't.
Anyone injured?
Squad F certainly has the edge in scouting ability.
But this gives me an opportunity to actually point something out. Is to point out the marked targets I mentioned. Yes, any sniper will do, but Kai's the only one I got. So, this guy. This is Thane the Cadet. So, Thane is a named unit, and he also has a command point. He's an ace, so we need to murder him. Boop. Now, because he's an ace unit, he's a little bit harder to kill, as y'all noticed. Alright, let's see what they do. Ow, Ow, don't be an ass.
Make the top.
Working on it.
Anyone injured?
Here's another one for you.
Here.
And he's dead.
Got him.
Now grab his dog tags. Got him. Alright. Now we just have to switch the numbers. Aim small, miss small. Got it.
Ringing the bell.
Attention all squads. Check your equipment.
Job done.
Our tank platoon is wiped out? Impossible.
So this is it.
Alright, we're pulling out. Make it quick.
They beat an awfully hasty retreat, considering how many troops they had left.
I mean, to be fair, if I watched an entire tank platoon just vanish in front of my eyes, I'd probably pull back too.
They lost their ace in the hole. Heck, I'd withdraw if I was in their shoes.
Yeah, Miles has the right idea.
Awaiting orders. Should we pursue?
Negative. Our job is to capture the comm center. No reason to overextend ourselves. Now let's finish up the mission. Split up and find their radio equipment.
On it, boss. All right, boys. One more job to do. Come on.
Okay, considering this was not a hasty retreat and they actually fell back in good order, they probably destroyed all the radio equipment.
You saved us all. Thank you, Riley.
Nice.
Oh, man, Miles. You should have seen the look on your face.
You try keeping your cool with a bomb landing next to you.
Raz, Miles, come help me gather some parts we need.
Can't you do that on your own?
Oh. Come on, Raz. Let's go.
Where are they all headed?
Good timing. Now we can talk in private.
Riley.
Mind if I sit down?
Oh, be my guest.
July 15th is coming up soon.
Remember how excited we'd get for the Star Child Festival? We'd all run up the clock tower, and the first 5 kids to reach the top would ring the bell. I remember the winners got to wear a Star Child medal, and every year you wore yours with pride. I always looked up to you.
I loved that festival. Almost as much as I loved winning.
That's why I knew you'd recognize the signal.
You dingus. For all you know, I might have forgotten.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't.
Not you. There's no way you'd forget those memories.
You really do trust me, huh? The only reason I didn't retreat was out of stubborn pride. I was this close to leaving you for dead, though. Honestly, I didn't think you'd find a way out. And yet, here we are. I canceled my transfer request, by the way. I'll give you another shot. At least long enough to confirm you're not a scaredy Claude. And it's your job to prove it.
Pretty sure he already did, but okay.
It's a little late, but I look forward to working with you.
emergency! The city is... Look at Rain!
What's going on?
Riley, come on.
Yep, sounds about right.
Rain is burning?
Why? I thought we had it on lockdown.
Empire did this. Set fire to the city so we couldn't take it. They pretended to withdraw but left agents inside.
How could they? There are still civilians in there.
It's called Scorched Earth. You should know about that.
Did the communications officers make it out?
The whole city was doused with napalm. As the flames started spreading, it was already too late.
Jesus, napalm? Okay, that's a little extreme. So let me get this straight. You're telling me that a bunch of like enemy agents were left in the city and just what? Douse napalm everywhere? That is most definitely a war crime. Like, that is a war crime. Napalm is considered a cruel and inhumane weapon. And not to mention, it'll be impossible to put out. We'll just have to wait for it to burn itself out.
No.
Riley, get a hold of yourself.
The fire. No.
Dad. Hey, stay with me. This isn't Hoffen. Your dad's not in there. Riley!
Bigger.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm kind of like, I don't want to. I'm pretty sure, is it this one? So yeah, this is the kind of like a little side story that talks about how the squad came together. We are going to do it. It's PTSD. She's got PTSD. We are going to do this one, but there's a later one we're going to skip, mainly because of how painful and boring it is. But for this one, we're going to learn how the squad came together.
Still messing around with that book, huh?
Raz.
That your plan for after the war? Break into writing? Better buy me a drink with that sweet bestseller cash.
It's nothing that exciting. Just keeping a little journal.
You'd be surprised. Journals and other things like that are actually very important war memorial stuff. A lot of histories and a lot of stuff is put together by memoir. A lot of stuff is put together by people's memoirs and journals. So
we're on the front lines of a goddamn war, and you're writing gossip in a diary?
I think it's good to keep a record of things, that's all. Plus, it helps me organize my thoughts. And I guess it's a habit I picked up from, you know, him. You know, if you're that interested, we could buy a diary for you.
Like hell.
Fair enough. I guess you wouldn't have much reason to.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Like I'm some goddamn illiterate?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but I mean, you don't exactly talk like a literate person.
No, just... I'm not sure your thoughts are deep enough that there'd be any point in organizing them.
That too! Jesus! Ouch!
Oh, you son of a... I don't have to take this from your nerd ass.
Actually, you do. He's your commanding officer. So you do have to take it.
Miles, is that how they usually act around each other?
Don't worry, they're just messing around. Oh, but I guess I don't have to tell you that. You've known them much longer than I have. Must be nice, ending up in the same squad as some old best friends from your hometown.
Best friends?
Well done.
Raz and Claude?
Yes?
I mean, we played together when we were kids, but Raz started running with the wrong crowd, and then... Anyway, I don't know that I'd call them friends. More like a bully in his mark. I never would have figured they'd end up all buddy, let alone Raz taking orders from Claude of all.
I see someone's found the button for size a bit for Psy.
I can see that too.
Oh, that actually explains a lot. Well, it lines up with other things I've heard.
If they keep it up, we're gonna be your blueprint for the entire operation.
Yeah. Just set you up and put the projector, and we can put the projector on you, just to plan out everything.
If things did change between them, it was probably thanks to an incident back in training.
What happened?
It's gonna be like, okay, listen up. Just ruler just flaps against the belly, or shows it.
I think it was about a year ago now. It was May of 1934.
Finally, that damn drill sergeant is gone. I swear, if I see that bastard in the field, I'm gunning his ass down.
Save that page for the Empire, Raz.
Alright, so here's the actual Kai Shulin.
From now on, we're going to be fighting real Imperials.
Maybe, but that guy's earned a place on my shit list for life.
And yes, threatening an officer and saying you're going to shoot them is also a court-martialable offense.
There was one button undone. I didn't expect him to deck me and send me on a 40K run.
You should be dead. Like, hold on. 5K is 3 miles. So, that's a 24-mile run! I mean, I get it, they're rangers, but still, that's a little absurd. Like, that's extremely absurd. You sent this man to run, like, you sent him to run almost a marathon. A marathon's 26 miles. You sent this man to run 24 miles? Let's see.
He's a man of commitment.
You got that right.
And sheer fucking will.
Yeah, commitment and sheer fucking will. Yeah, and spite. And spite. Probably spite.
A lot of spite.
Yeah, a lot of spite.
There was a lesson in that. On the battlefield, the slightest mistake could cost you your life.
Yeah, but remember when he found my contraband?
Oh, that beautiful pinup by your bunk?
I understand confiscating it, but I wasn't expecting him to return it, used.
Ew.
Ah, did Zyga's wifey
Raw will and 0 fucking brain cells.
Yeah. Honorable discharge. That bastard. Oh, Betty, my angel, what did he do to you?
So you had a pinup that your drill sergeant confiscated and then gave back used. Huh.
Sorry, Zyga, but I guess love hurts.
Guess you've earned the right to hold a little grudge.
We'll just have to wait and see who's next on your... I mean, who's gonna be our new commander.
Who knows? If it's some stuck-up bastard, we'll just kick him out. Simple as that.
Raz, we aren't just recruits anymore. Our superior gives the orders and we follow them.
Sure, but Raz the Invincible doesn't play by the rules. Not even his own rules. Why should I listen to some old geezer from the last war? Or a smug prick who got in on their family name?
Okay, I understand that frustration, but as for the people who survived the last war, they're veterans and they know better.
Hey, I know. How about you become the squad leader, Kai?
That would be ridiculous. I don't have any remarkable heritage nor experience. I'm just a thug from the slums, same as you. Who would trust someone like me to lead them into battle?
Oh, come on. You're smarter than any of us here. You're a crack shot. You got nerves of steel. Even the old sergeant never tried smacking you around. He never had an excuse. He respected you. No, I bet he was scared of you.
No, he respected him. Drill sergeants are afraid of nobody.
Seriously, man, I can't think of anyone who'd make a better leader.
Well, I heard our incoming commander graduated as valedictorian of his class at the military academy.
Valedictorian? He must really be the best of the best. That's a real feat.
Ugh, great. Some rich scumbag with a stick up his ass. Just what I need.
Okay. Here's the thing. Normally, here's a quick tip. And I learned this from guys who were former military. The good officers, the ones who are going to make good leaders, are the ones who come from, like, the military academies. And the first thing they do when they get assigned to their unit is they get all of their, like, sergeants and corporals together and basically tell them, I don't know a damn thing. You guys are going to have to teach me. Because that shows that they're willing to learn from people who have actually been there and done things.
Well, looks like he's here.
Attention!
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
I'd like to introduce you to the commander of Squad E. Meet your new leader, Second Lieutenant Claude Wallace.
Claude? Wallace? Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Never imagined we'd run into each other out here.
Hello. It's, nice to see you again, Kai. Raz?
Scaredy, Claude? You're supposed to be our leader? Like hell I'm ever taking orders from you.
Soldier, you are speaking to your superior officer.
He's a goddamn coward is what he is. And I'll say it as many times as I want.
Raz, enough.
Enough for you? I'm never gonna respect this son of a...
Raz!
That's it! You're dismissed from today's training! Get running! I want 100 kilometers!
Keep
Sure,
it PG.
whatever you want. Sign me up, long as I don't have to listen to him.
One hell of a first day on the job, right? I guess you've got your work cut out for you.
Here's the thing, you don't have to respect him. You can hate him. You can hate him and despise him with your very being, but you'll take his orders and like it. That's how the military works.
Claude! Miles!
I don't need college students, I need soldiers.
Yeah.
For tank training. I'm surprised you remember me. I wasn't even from the military academy. I was just your average driver fresh out of basic. And I heard you graduated as valedictorian, right? That's incredible. Only thanks to you. We wouldn't have aced the tank course without your help. Really, you're giving me too much credit. But I'll do my best not to break our streak.
I mean, yeah. How the fuck is Raz not sent home?
because he's basically a ranger and they kind of need him.
Calm down, Raz. We're in the army now. Rank is everything. You know that already.
As the late great...
Is it literally the only ranger that they can have right now?
Well, no, they can have more, but it's like the great Major Winters, the late Major Winters once said, we salute the officer, or sorry, we salute the rank, not the man. So, the best way that Raz can look at this is, fine, you don't want to like Claude or respect him, that's fine. You still take orders because of his rank. If you've got a problem with the rank, then you need to outrank him, which means you need to move up in the ranks. But considering considering rank, like Raz is not exactly the leader type, and he clashes with authority, he would probably never make officer. So that's and I think he knows that too. So he's kind of in a shit position. He can't outrank Claude, and he also, at least right now, hates him. So
you want ranks? Sure, I'm sergeant and he's second lieutenant.
Yeah, which technically, if you want to be picky, you're a sergeant, which means technically the next step is second lieutenant. If you show that you've got leadership ability, you could go to officer school and come back, or officer training and come back a lieutenant. But you're not. And you probably wouldn't survive officer school.
But he's still a worse shot than me, and his CQC's a joke.
Okay, but that's not what an officer's for. An officer's for commanding.
I'm sure I told you. Claude graduated as valedictorian of his class in the military academy. He's not the same Claude we knew.
Yeah? So tell me what's changed. Valedictorian? Don't give me that shit. Hey, Claude. Claude! Look me in the eye, you bastard.
It just reminds me of that thing of like, hey, you ever saw the first Godzilla movie?
Mm-hmm.
Of being this one like soldier that is the bomber.
Yeah.
That constantly being to like the generals and stuff, being like, you know what, sucks to be you, but you're stuck with me. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
Are you really the only bomber in this whole militia like group that can do this job?
I'll fight the imps and put my life on the line to do it. But I am not letting Scaredy Claw get me killed. Pathetic. If you can't even talk back, then you really are a coward.
And you're about to become a convict because, again, court-martial.
What's his problem? How can he talk to you like that? Aren't you gonna say anything? Put him in his place.
Insubordination.
You were peerless in the tank training, and you were a better shot than anyone on the artillery. Claude, No. Everyone who saw you in training looked up to you. There's no way anyone could call you a coward.
I hope you don't hold it against him. Raz is more sensitive than he lets on.
Someone should give Raz some knife throwing classes.
Yeah, I know what you're referencing. Sir, I don't understand. What's the point of knife fighting when you can just push a button and nuke your enemies? Put your hand on that wall. Put your hand up on that wall. Proceeds to throw knife into hand. Your enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
Kai.
Miles.
And now I cannot see anymore.
Yeah, well.
We all grew up together in the town of Puff. We were all pretty young when we first became friends. Too young to know about things like social standing. But the reality was that Raz and I were kids from the slums, and Claude was upper class. We got older and learned more about how the world works.
Oh my god, Tilted Zero.
What?
I throw one more to his dick for
Yeah.
good measure.
Also, there's another thing. So he's mentioning, we learned more about how the world works, and the more Raz understood, the more it hurt him. Yeah, Raz also has to deal with racism. Because there's actually a lot of racism in this universe. I'll talk about that racism in a bit.
Claude, I'm sure on some level Raz is happy to see you again. But when he gets emotional, he just...
I mean, what year is it supposed to be?
1935.
You know how he is. I can try to convince him, but...
It's fine, Kai. I understand. I don't think I can reach him through words alone. I'm the commander of this squad now. This is my problem. I'll try to think of a solution.
Claude. You're right. Probably for the best.
Huh? Hey, wait! Claude!
That character looks like Armin from Attack on Titan.
He does, doesn't he?
And that's one is Eren.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Sai can entertain y'all for a minute.
All the members of the squad were gathered for an important
damn.
announcement.
Guess that's the kind of entertainment I can provide. Be a bed for everyone as people wait. Or I guess at this rate just being the entire room floor. I sometimes forget how fast the technology just evolved from 1930s. I don't know if it applies for this today, since it was not like it was not preview for me to join this stream.
What the heck? I come back and I can't even see my own screen. And yes, by my own rules, I have to gift a sub.
You had to squeeze in your own room now.
See. There you go, one random sub given to Foxboy.
That now has a new major order.
Hmm?
That now has a new major order.
Oh yeah, shrink you down.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. Y'all can still see me. That's the thing. I turned down the opacity so y'all can still see me. And besides, don't y'all know this is technically Sai's role in the forest. He's like the resident kaiju. But I'll shrink him down real quick. Hang on. Sai stream now. But hey, if you guys want Sai to get really big more often, don't forget tomorrow on the Digimon stream, Sai is still for 15. Remember, we're still doing the whole for 15 subs. It was 15 or 10. I'm trying to remember. Was it 15 or 10, Sai?
I don't remember. I think it was 10.
Hang on. Let me actually confirm that. I don't want to be a liar. Hang on.
And I haven't really paid attention to that.
No, I got it. Yes, it was 10. But yeah, point is that if you guys yeah, thank you, Corvus. So yes, tomorrow, if we get 10 new subs, then yes, y'all will, someone will be able to unlock size cap when he's using the VK PNG, and Ether will be unlocked for that stuff too. But that's for tomorrow. For now, Sai's just here to enjoy the game and watch. And decompress, because for those who don't know, Sai is studying for exam stuff. And in one word, how could you describe it, Sai?
What I'm doing right now?
Yeah, well, the exam prep and everything.
I'm just blowing off some steam now.
Didn't you yes, we did finish technically, yes, we finished Cyber Sleuth last week, but now we're going to do the post-game stuff tomorrow. And then we're going to start Hacker's Memory after that.
What? We're taking on the Ranger course?
You could also say that I'm coping. I'm ready.
It's the most difficult training in the army, isn't it?
Excuse me? Is this Ranger course really that bad?
Yeah. In real life, the Rangers are... Yeah. Ranger stuff is tough, even in real life. In real life, the Rangers have to be able to get anywhere within 12 hours. They're the premier light... Well, I'm talking about the U.S. Rangers, but the U.S. Army Rangers have to be anywhere within 12 to 18 hours. They are the premier light infantry of the American military, and their training is brutal, what they have to go through. Yeah, the front line of the front line. And, for example, in their training, they're only given one meal a day. So while they're going through this brutal body-breaking and mind, body, and soul-breaking training, they are only fed once a day, and they are expected to just get by.
Only a select few manage to become Rangers. It's a title for real heroes, the best of the best.
If we clear the Ranger course, we get assigned to special missions, and we all get epaulets. But the regimen is tough. I hear it's made soldiers desert. Well, the ones who didn't wind up in the infirmary.
Right. I hear that training stretches you to your limits.
mentally and physically.
What? Well, is it too late to back out of this?
Sign me up! I've always been interested in the Ranger Corps.
Hey, whatever pays the bills. I'll do it.
I'm not sure.
The whole squad will be taking the course. We're all gonna pass it. Not a single failure.
What the hell?
Claude, you realize what you're saying?
Yes. And I don't make promises I can't keep.
Ha! Get real. Me and Kai are gonna pass no problem, but the others? I don't think so.
No. We're all gonna beat this. I've read your files. You've all got your quirks, sure, but I see it more like each of you has hidden potential.
Game mechanics.
I know you all enlisted for your own reasons. Good reasons. The reason I joined the military was to protect Gallia from the Empire. It's my homeland, and I'll fight for it. And all of you stand here today because you have something you want to accomplish or protect. But right now, we're just a handful of soldiers among tens, hundreds of thousands. We're pawns on a board. I don't intend on staying a pawn. I want to bring the Empire down with my own hands, by my own will.
Raz is not even looking at people.
No.
If I want to do that, however, I need results. I need to earn trust. I need to stand on the front lines and change battles with my own decisions and tactics. And if we can make it into the elite ranks of the Rangers, I can make that a reality.
If you want me, I can like
Load of bullshit.
grab his head and turn it around. It's like
This is your solution? I have to say, Raz, I'm surprised at your cowardice.
What did you just say?
True, the ratios of physical and mental capability in this squad may be a bit uneven, but that's something that could be covered between the two of us. Isn't that right? Or do you think you can't complete the Ranger curriculum having to carry around the weight of our comrades?
Of course not! I finish this thing even if I have to carry the others on my back!
Then it's settled.
Sounds like you're all set, Second Lieutenant Wallace. Now, according to our deal, time for your mock combat mission.
Mock battle?
They want to test the squad's abilities. They need to know if we're ready to take on the Ranger course.
Ha! Hope they're ready to see what Gallians are made of.
Fine by me. But who's playing our enemy in this trial?
The Ranger Corps elites.
Well, that ought to be... Wait, what the hell? How are we supposed to beat them?
To put this into perspective for everybody, this is like a bunch of people who just got out of basic being told, okay, now you're gonna go fight the guys who have 10 years of service.
The Ranger course is no...
just like Helldivers.
Yeah.
We're making quite an exception to let your whole squad attempt this.
The only difference is that we are happy about doing that. Helldivers.
Looks like our first combat op will be a trial by fire. Well, Claude, time to do the impossible, right?
Right. We're not going to lose this.
Or if you guys want a better example, think of a bunch of high schoolers or college people playing airsoft or paintball, and then actual military veterans show up.
Let's go over the details of the mock battle.
I bullied a pewter today. I feel accomplished. I'm happy to hear that, Lego. Alright. Our goal is to capture the base camps that the instructors designate within the time limit. And yes, this is a timed mission. Well, turn-based when I say times. It's not like, you know, there's actually a tick-tick timer. That'd be annoying as hell.
Foreshadowing.
Right. Hmm?
It just like sound like foreshadowing.
Yeah. We also need to keep our losses to a minimum. After all, they need to test whether the entire squad is ready for the Ranger course. One more thing. It doesn't look like Raz has accepted you as commander. Oh, really? He'll probably run off on his own, and I doubt he'll listen to your orders. But I guess it's not my place to meddle in whatever's going on between you two. You just need a good time to talk to him. I'm sure he'll come around eventually. And since this is supposed to be taking place in the past, all of our soldiers are back to being privates.
Being foiled by the power of
Just tell me who to shoot.
realism.
Ready at any time.
I'll handle this. I know you can do this, Claude. Good luck.
There's no turning back. Let's go, everyone. Show them what we've got.
Your first objective will be to capture this point. Exceed the time limit, and you'll be disqualified. Your mission starts now. Give it up.
Look at all of them. Elites everywhere. We're screwed if we take them head on.
What? Raz, where are you going?
Shut it. I don't take orders from you. I'll handle this my own way. See ya!
That's a court-martialing.
Fine. I don't need your help.
Here comes the pain! Eat lead!
He's gonna get lit up.
I don't have time for this.
Light him up.
Advance.
Oh no, she's Franche. And yes, if soldiers are standing close to each other and start firing, they'll support one another. It's a good way to do more damage. Are those guys crouching or standing? Alright, they're standing. Good.
Understood. It's fine. I'll finish this. Simple.
I really hope you guys are using practice rounds, because that would have killed that dude.
No problem.
What do you mean we had to bring rubber bullets?
What do you mean we were supposed to use rubber bullets?
Never saw that one video, Saruk, of the guy that plays the how do you say? He has this machine gun, but with like plastic bullets.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the whole? He goes, no full auto in buildings. That's not full auto.
Yeah.
That's not full auto.
That's not full auto.
No, this is. Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Your objective.
Their defenses are even tougher than before. How do they expect us to break through this? Wait, they don't.
At least he was not ashamed to recognize that he was wrong.
And yes, this was a trick. We were never intended to pass. They just want to beat us down.
Claude. Keep it together, Claude. Everyone's eyes are on you.
Oh, sorry, Kai. Sorry, everyone. Got too caught up in my own head and... No, you're right. Times like these are exactly when I need to stay calm.
It's fine, as long as you understand. Now, take a breath, calm down, and look around. Anything stand out to you?
This is full auto, and this is fuller auto.
Yeah, full auto, fuller auto.
That's it. The terrain. We can use use it to our advantage.
Ha! You seeing this? Who's supposed to be the leader here?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Haven't used bloods. He's pretty flexible. There's something cute about that.
He's a little uptight, but I can see a fire in his eyes. The man's got guts.
Commencing attack.
We're just gonna go around that tank.
I suggest you take the Ranger course seriously.
So the test will end if even a single person fails?
Gotcha.
Yeet!
What was that noise?
What was that noise?
Bring it on!
No problem.
Hit the dirt.
Fight like you're fighting actual Imperial.
I mean, they brought a freaking tank to a mock battle. I think this is pretty serious.
They're certainly committed.
Yeah, imagine like it's like, but it's rubber bullets.
From the tank? Yeah, rubber shells.
Yeah, rubber shells.
I mean, if they,
It's
you'll
just a
live.
50K.
Yeah, you'll live if you get hit by this, but that'll break bones. I said you'd live. I said you wouldn't get. I didn't say you wouldn't get hurt.
Bring it on, rookies!
Enemy base occupied.
Bring it on, rookies! Captures base.
He's just like Terminator. He's gonna break
I'll be
every
back.
rib of your body.
Yeah.
But he'll live. He'll live.
Yeah, he'll live.
Next objective will be the last. These defenses are stronger than any previous objective.
Raz is all alone over there.
What's the matter? Something on your mind?
It's Raz's position.
So you're okay with no killing anyone,
He's in the ideal
but
place to strike.
you're fine with giving permanent physical trauma.
It doesn't matter how good the opponent
Batman in a nutshell.
Rick,
Yeah.
how do you plan? You know exactly what's going through his head right now, don't you? He hasn't changed a bit. Raz is...
a sore loser. He never thinks ahead and charges blindly into danger. But he's still strong, loyal, and reliable.
Well, sounds like you already know what you need to do. I'll leave the rest to you.
Damn it. A sitting duck out here. No way I'm gonna break through just charging in like an idiot. If I could just get some covering fire, this would be a cakewalk. Raz! Yeah, what the... Don't just yell like that out of nowhere, you dumb...
If we want to break through this, it'll take an assault from your position. If our squad's going to win, we need you.
What?
You can do whatever you like later. Hit me, yell at me, whatever helps. So please. All right, everyone. Once Raz begins his charge, we cover him with all the firepower we've got. Raz can shut down the snipers and machine guns and keep us all safe. Let's move out.
What the... Hey, wait a goddamn minute! I never said I'd... damn it, fine. I'm on it. Hang tight.
And now Raz gets his big hero moment.
Here comes the pain!
Guten Morgen!
England! Ha! Easy!
It was only after the training that the drill instructors realized that Raz put actual bullets in his gun.
Here comes the pain!
Really?
Wait, hang on. Yeah, this will work. I think I can hit 2 of them at once. Hang on. Yeah, I did. I nicked him.
Easy. Here comes the pain.
You know, enemies. Turning a little to the right wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, they're supposed to be watching that so we can't advance. They're probably sweating bullets like that. You know that smiley face meme of like the face turning red and like heavy breathing with the bloodshot eyes, like looking around. Yeah, that's basically what they're feeling, because he just walks up and puts his gun against their head and then starts shooting.
They're supposed to be like the English royal guards.
Yeah, and not just don't flinch.
I can do this. I will see this through.
Meanwhile, Raz is breathing on your throat.
Yeah, just breathing down your neck, like with a loaded gun.
Yeah.
You fools! Wait, that's not a training grenade!
On to the next.
I've got work to do.
Why not? That's clearly rubber fire.
Yeah. Okay, you guys will probably remember earlier in the stream when I said you had to get used to flanking enemies. This is what I'm talking about. Later on in the game, there will be enemies that if you take a shot at them and they're looking at you, they could evade your shots. But if you do this, you get a surprise attack.
Keep your eye on the birdie. May you rest in peace. I'll be taking this.
Ambassador Pineapple away! Yeah, that's what you call the grenades. Yeah. Ambassador Pineapple's negotiations went quite well. In fact, you could say that the enemies were floored.
Squaddy, you've gone above and beyond. It's a unanimous decision. All of you are cleared for the Ranger course. I wish you the best of luck.
Woo! Yeah! We really did it! I knew we'd pull through!
Well, you two are going to be a handful.
We wrecked him, Kai! You saw, right?
Oh, I saw. I think it was teamwork that won us this one.
Oh, come on! Give the guy some credit here!
No, Kai. He's right. We couldn't have won without you, Raz. I didn't realize until I saw you in action. All I had were my armchair theories. You may have been a loose cannon, but that's exactly what we needed.
The enemy was like, maybe giving ourselves a handicap of giving our opponents real guns was not such a good idea.
Yeah, wasn't a good idea.
And, I mean, your theories and tactical crap worked out pretty okay for us in the end.
I couldn't really sword, they couldn't shot the gun. It's like...
Look, don't go thinking you're hot shit now, alright? You're still not ready to be commander, got that? So, when you can't do it alone, just ask me, or Kai, or any of the others, and we can help. We're all badasses here, right?
Right. The baddest of asses. Everyone.
God, you're still such a nerd.
Sorry.
You did good, Raz.
What? Damn it, Kai! Get your hand off my head! Would you stop treating me like I'm some kid? I need a smoke.
So Raz doesn't drink, but he does smoke, so...
He really needs to be a little more honest with himself. Claude, there's something I'd like to give you.
What's this?
A little record I've been keeping of this squad. For now on, it'll be yours to maintain. It's a diary, more or less, with logistical information. Might come in handy for making quick, precise decisions. A leader's gotta keep a level head, right? Kai. The squad's in your hands now.
And after that, we all entered the Ranger course. And true to his word, none of us failed. No one had seen anything like us. We were soon assigned to the Ranger Corps. That was where it all started. For Claude and for all of us. Where we became the elite. Where we became Ranger. That was where we became Squad. But that was where our real test started. Survival training was definitely the worst part. I remember Raz yelling, "Someone shoot me now, cause I'd rather die than eat a damn frog!" Ugh, raw frogs. Just when I thought I'd forgotten the taste. In any case, all the training they threw at us, we beat it together. And that's the story of how Squad E came to be.
You all went through a lot before I got here, huh? I guess they both changed, and
Hey, tell me
Because
something.
your story became legendary for the fact that you were not using rubber bullets.
Yeah.
I still can't believe Scaredy Claude is my commanding officer now. And undefeated, too.
Well, I can't blame you.
No, seriously. Why are you here, man? It's not because of all that stuff back then, right? When Riley's folks... should have figured. Guess that part of you never really changed, huh? Still kind of pisses me off.
Sorry, Raz.
I don't know why you're apologizing. God, you're hopeless. Look at you, trying to clam up again. Come on, you even got me on your side. And I definitely wasn't what you'd call cooperative. You're doing fine. We're all a load of losers, misfits, and freaks. And even so, you keep us together.
You guys want to know something funny? A member of the Forest of Memories community actually told me this. Different words, but basically told me, Zaruk, you're doing fine. We are a bunch of misfits. What was it? Misfits, morons, and what was it? Misfits, morons, and everything in between.
You think so?
Still? What do I gotta say? Come on. Listen, you're no scaredy Claude anymore. This stuff with Riley's gonna be fine, okay?
Raz. Yeah, you're right. Thanks.
Alright, now on to the next mission. Rangers in the Storm.
Late July. The Federation has maintained its momentum. We're pushing ahead into Imperial territory. As our front line expands, we're running low on personnel and supplies, but mostly within projections. So long as we believe in victory, in our allies, and in ourselves, we can keep fighting.
All right, you bums, it's laundry day. If you got skivvies piling up, then hand them over.
Oh, women put theirs in this bag. Don't worry, I'm taking it straight to Karen.
Oh, thank God. I was worried I'd have to give mine up to Raz.
Who the hell would want your stinking undies?
You never know with Raz. He's a real degenerate. Who else would try to sneak into a strip club at 10 years old?
Good God, Raz!
Wow, I remember that now. They busted his adult disguise before he even got in. I can't believe I forgot. Publicly humiliated, wearing that stupid wig and high heels.
I don't know if they busted him so much as he got too excited and passed out just outside the door.
God, you poor kid. Jesus. So your disguise was to wear a long wig, wear high heels to make yourself look taller, and you got so excited that you passed out. Wow.
Wait, are you serious? That's even better.
Look, you guys can think whatever you want, but I only did that on a dare, okay?
Okay.
Oh, well that changes everything. Clearly you're a badass.
Oh, there you are, Riley. Do you have any clothes that need to be washed?
I was just about to hand them off to Kai.
Oh, that's a relief.
Why is that a relief for you?
Well, there was a commotion over here, so... Anyway, do you have enough clothes to last you?
Yeah, I brought plenty with me, so I should be fine.
On that note, I've been meaning to ask about your uniform.
Oh, right. That isn't a standard issue Edinburgh uniform.
Well, on paper I'm a grenadier, but my main job is more like a scientist. I guess I impressed someone with all the tech I worked on, because they made me an officer. But since I never went through the academy, I don't have much real authority. I'm like an unofficial lieutenant?
More like a technical sergeant.
I see. They just didn't have an appropriate uniform to give you.
Exactly. So I convinced them to let me design my own.
Aren't there some issues with wearing that in battle?
Like what? It's both practical and fashionable.
Even when we were kids, Riley's only ever worn skirts. Not even the army can make her wear pants now.
Oh, I beg to differ.
If you're jealous, Claude, I'm sure we could find you a nice flirty skirt.
Jealous? No. That's not... Come on, guys.
Claude? Claude? That's weird. He should be around here.
Is that Riley?
Yeah. Where are you?
Down here, under the Hoffen. Sorry, I've got my hands full. Mind if I work on this while we talk?
Sure, that's fine. I just wanted to ask you something.
This thing does not want to move. Ask me what?
I've been thinking about adjusting my grenades.
Come on, damn you. Really?
Are you even listening?
Yep, I'm listening. Something about grenades?
I'd like to try modifying them. I think it could give us some more options in combat. So, I was wondering if I could use some of the Hoffen spare parts?
What do you think?
Well, they seem friendly enough. I mean, on the surface.
Wait, what?
They can stand there and talk, but there's still a gulf between them. Call it kind of a hunch.
Yeah? You think they're that complex? Guess it's just woman's intuition.
Except that I'm a man here. Don't forget it.
Like there's any chance of that.
Court-martial!
Honestly, no guy's got an ass this tight.
Thank you!
Oh, come on! What the hell was that for?
I could ask the same of you.
Are you serious? It was just a friendly butt pat between dudes.
Well, would you looky here?
That was a hell of a swing.
Between dudes.
Trust me, getting to tinker with these things is gonna be incredible. You're totally gonna love... What the... For real? Are those two seriously gonna fight right here?
Wait, what? Who's gonna fight?
Who the heck do you think? Raz and...
Raz and...
No, Riley! I swear I didn't mean to... I didn't mean...
Okay, that was actually a really good edit. The fact that the cutscene border goes away as soon as she stomps on his face. That's actually really good. Also, striking a superior officer. That's also a court-martial. Especially since he didn't even, like, that was an accident. He didn't mean to do that, and there was, like, it was kind of unavoidable considering he was underneath the tank.
Man, those two really need to lighten up, huh?
Mine was just an accident. Don't act like we're both guilty here.
Hey, I'd kill to have an accident like that. Must have been one hell of a view.
Jesus, Raz.
I got a pretty nice view of the sole of her boot. I'm just lucky she didn't have cleats.
We gotta watch our steps around those two. They don't take crap from no man. What's wrong? Crick in your neck?
No, it's the wind.
Another one of your wind whispers?
A storm's coming. In 1 hour, with strong winds. We need to be careful.
So this bright sunny weather's gonna turn to shit, huh? It's almost creepy how far you can guess ahead.
It's not a guess. I know it'll happen.
Whatever. How'd you even learn to do that anyway? When we were kids, you got rained on all the time. And you always cried about it too.
Did I?
Probably more academy stuff, huh? You take some kind of meteorology course or something?
That's a big word for you, Raz. Meteorology?
Well, yes, but that's not quite the same. Yeah. This is something different.
Ugh, that goddamn face again.
Huh?
You gotta smile like you're scared of something. Pisses me off. I thought you were finally starting to grow out of it.
Sorry.
Claude, scouting duty in 1 hour. We'll need 5 soldiers from each squad.
Huh? Understood. I'll join the team for Squad E. Raz, you should come too.
With a storm coming, I ain't going out in that shit.
Raz.
It's a joke, alright? I'll get my rain gear.
Good idea. I'll do the same.
Sadly, though, that's what we're gonna have to call it for now.
Of Raz for a day.
Yeah. And we'll pick up next week here at Chapter 3. There you go. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this coming back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's got a lot of funny moments in it and a lot of uncomfortable moments too. Thank you, Sai, for hopping in and hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
Hey,
all right.
It was fun.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope it helped you de-stress a bit, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Digimon.
Hopefully, yeah.
All right.
Take care.
You too. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. Whoop, wrong button. So yeah, let's find us someone to raid, shall we? I have someone in mind, but I have to see if they're still streaming.
Everyone's gonna have health problems. No one.
I hate talking streamers like that.
It was Lucy earlier, and Lucy was.
Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, you guys tell me this. Do we want to go, yeah, you know what? We're going to go do that. So, yeah, we are going to go raid, oh, this is tempting. We can either go raid Megiddo Ichi, who's playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. He's the guy that made my, the thumbnails for the Evil Within 2 and for Valiant Heart, or, Valiant Heart, Story of the Great War. Or we can go raid Shiloh Jack, who's playing Warhammer Dawn of War. And Jack knows nothing about Warhammer, so... And Megiddo Ichi knows nothing about Digimon, so what do y'all think? So what do y'all think? I'm down for, to hear suggestions. You know what? I'm just going to override it. We're going to go say hi to Shiloh Jack. Yes. We're just going to go raid Shiloh Jack and yell blood for the blood god. Yeah, no, I want blood for the blood god. So we're going to go on to Shiloh Jack's stream, and I want everyone to start typing blood for the blood god or skulls for the skull throne, whatever you want, okay? That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That should be fun. All right, let me get this set up so we can go do that. Why not boat? Well, you can only raid one person. That's why. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go raid. Remember, blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Yeah, or both, or both of them if you want. Anyway, let's get this raid started. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you guys. I hope you all have a great time, or had a great time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, at the memories you make in life, good and bad make you who you are. Don't change them for anything. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.